Reginald said you were looking for me.
Oh, yeah, hi. I just thought maybe we might be able to spend a few minutes together. Did I interrupt anything good?
Nothing special.
There's nobody here except me. Look, it's such a nice day out. Why don't you and I go out on the terrace, okay?
Have I done something wrong?
Absolutely not.
Oh.
Come sit down. I'm really sorry again about what happened this morning.
That's okay.
This family isn't what you would call normal.
I don't know. What is normal?
Well, that's a very good point. I meant, I'm sure we're not exactly what you're used to.
That's for sure.
I imagine it must be pretty tough for you walking into the middle of a house full of wackos. Although we're really not all that bad.
Well, we sure do yell at each other a lot.
Well, it's just that we each have our own style. You know, we each try to get our individual point above the roar of the crowd. We all have very strong opinions, and we're not afraid to express them.
Seems like everybody's angry at AJ a lot, too.
Emily, my eldest son and I are victims of expectations. Of mine for him, of his for himself, of my father's for both of us. And of course, AJ can be a jerk sometimes.
Well, sometimes we can all act like jerks.
That's a good point.
I know I do.
Oh, I can't imagine that. But even if you do, I promise you that nobody's going to yell at you in this house for a long time to come. We're going to give you plenty of time just to get used to your surroundings and get your bearings and get some ammunition, and then when you're ready, you can walk into the fray.
What are you talking about?
You ever been in a snowball fight?
I grew up in the desert.
Yeah, that's right. Well, most important thing about a snowball fight is that when you anticipate it's going to be coming, you have to stockpile a whole lot of snowballs. It's the same thing here. We kind of stockpile ammunition about each other, about various parties, about arguments, and then when you get into an argument, you have all of this stuff available to you right in the heat of battle.
Stockpile arguments? Kidding, right?
Only partly.
Gosh, I've never heard of such a thing.
Well, as I said, we're not exactly normal. But I promise you one thing. As much as we squabble, when trouble comes, we stick together. And we will protect you as ferociously as we fight. Do you have any idea how many times this family has rallied round me and saved my backside?
How many?
Lots.
When? What did you do?
Well, for instance, I had this friend, and they were having a problem, and I went out. Oh, no, you don't.
What?
You're not going to get it out of me that easily. You're going to have to work for your ammunition. Be creative.
You mean like blackmail?
It wouldn't be the first time.
Maybe eavesdropping?
If you only knew.
Well, then tell me.
Who's been giving you lessons?
I'm not telling.
Come on, tell me. Is it AJ? Is it Ned?
What, do you expect me to hand it to you on a silver platter?
You really are getting the hang of all this, aren't you? I tell you, you really fell into the right family. You are perfect.
What has gotten into you two?
Oh.
Sorry, was I laughing too loud?
No, it sounded wonderful. I was just curious as to what it was.
Well, Alan was explaining to me about the family. think I understand it better now.
You do?
Yes. Snowballs.
You got it.
I think it's time to go feed Raoul. Excuse me.
Yeah. Snowballs?
You had to be there.
Oh, really? What was it? She actually looked happy.
Well, I simply didn't deny the fact that this is a house full of screaming Mimis, that we all have our share of bad behavior, but that's just the way things happen around here, and it was nothing to worry about, and sometimes it's pretty funny.
That's what I tried to tell her. Obviously, you said it better.
Monica, you set me up so she would be able to hear me.
No. She listens to you.
Probably because I'm not a threat.
And I am?
She hasn't had a father for quite a while. It's not difficult for her to accept me because I'm not replacing anybody.
And I am.
Listen to me. She likes you, and she trusts you, and she wants very much to love you, Monica. But there's a part of her that won't accept you totally because she probably feels that would be betraying her mother.
You're absolutely right. This is a lot more complicated than I thought it was going to be.